Hey guys, it's Sinem and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new here. Today I'm going to be doing a life update, chit chat, get ready with me doing this makeup look, which is absolutely to die for. It's like a beautiful emerald olive eye, glittery, a peachy blush, a glossy peachy lip, and I'm just living for this entire look. So not only am I going to be doing my makeup, but I'm going to be updating you guys on what's been going on in my life. As you can see from the thumbnail, a lot of stuff has been happening. If you have any questions, leave them down below. This video might be a little bit long, so grab a snack and a drink and just continue watching. Let's jump straight into this life update and chit chat, get ready with me. So I'm first going to be starting off with primer. I'm going to be using the Revolution Glass Liquid Skin Primer. Everything that I'm using will be listed in the description box, and also it's on the screen too. And I guess, yeah, I'm not going to be like focusing too much on the products, but I do love this primer. Super dewy and hydrating. So where do I even begin? I think I did like a life update not too long ago, and I did fill you guys in saying how like I felt like 2022 has just been like the worst year for me so far, and it kind of went a little more worse since then. So I mean, I'm sure you guys can see like a bunch of things in my thumbnail of like what's been going on, but I guess I'll get it out the way. If you guys didn't know, I was in a relationship for the past 6 years and I'm now single. So that relationship ended, which is extremely like just unexpected in a way. You just never know where life is going to take you, and that is the craziest thing about life. It's just one of those things where, you know, you think you're gonna end up with that person, like, you know, you're gonna be with that person, and then life is just like, no. So you know, I'm not gonna get into like details of why me and my now ex, which sounds so weird saying, but I'm not gonna get into details too much about like the situation. But I will say the main reason was just that we were both at different different times in our life, if that makes sense, like different timelines. And so that's the main thing. So in a way, it's a really good thing as well, because it wasn't a bad breakup whatsoever. There wasn't any arguing, there's no bad blood, we didn't end on bad terms, like we still speak, we're still like best friends almost, you know. So who knows what the future may hold, but for now I think it was just like the best thing to just stay friends, because you're not both in that you're both wanting like different things at different times. So yeah, that's pretty much like the main reason. And I feel like, you know, it just was unexpected, but in a way, and it makes me feel guilty to say it, but I am going to be turning 26, and I feel like this is just the time now, like maybe that this breakup happened at the right time, because like let's say if it happened later on in life, I would be even more older, and then maybe it'd be like not harder to find someone, but you know, women like are on a little bit of a time crunch. I feel like we want things at a certain age, so maybe it was just the universe saying like, you know what, this breakup needs to happen now rather than later. So in a way, I can't really complain, because I really do believe in like the universe just handling things for us. But yeah, it's really weird. I'm using the Morphe 2 Hide and Peak Concealer. But yeah, it's really weird being single. So I wanted to ask you guys, if any of you guys are single, let me know what it's like, because for 6 years, my whole entire like adult life, pretty much like young adult life, I haven't been single. So now I'm like thrown into the deep end. And I'm like, what do I even do? Like, how do you even meet people? And I'm introverted, so introverted. Like, I don't like socializing with people. I mean, if I'm outside, obviously I will socialize, but like, I don't go out of my way to like start going out. And I'm just, I don't know, it's really crazy to even think like, how are you even gonna meet people now? And like, what is the dating world like now? Because 6 years ago, that's a long time. Like I don't even know what it's like now, you know. So it's a little bit scary. It makes me nervous, because I just don't know what things are like now. Like, do people still use dating apps? Do people like just, I don't even know. Are people even like wanting serious relationships? I don't even know. So I don't know. I'm just, yeah, it's crazy. Like, I never thought that, you know, I was gonna have my relationship of 6 years end, but it happened. What can you do? I'm not gonna like sit here and be upset about it, because we have to move on in life, and it is what it is, right? And that goes for any of you guys. If you are in a situation where you feel like you're not happy, or you feel like they're wanting different things, or you feel like you can't change that person, and you just keep like holding on to someone for so long or something like that. If you're in a toxic relationship, like, I'm giving you guys the sign now. If I can like come out of a relationship after 6 years and still be fine, you guys can do it too, you know? And always tell yourself, the sooner the better, because you don't want to, like, you just don't want to drag things on a lot later on in life, you know? I'm using the One Size Turn Up the Base foundation powder in Fair Free N to set my foundation. So yeah, I mean, that's me now, and I'm just going to enjoy life. Whoever I come across, whoever I meet, I'm just gonna enjoy it, you know? Pat McGrath, I didn't like this product, but I'm gonna give it another go. This is the Light Sublime Perfection Under Eye Powder. Using it with this amazing brush, which is the R.E.M and Morphe brush. So now that I've talked about my like relationship status, let me talk about R.E.M, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist, the one that did the collaboration with Morphe, these brushes. I met him. Oh my god. Oh, I guess before I tell you how I met him, let me get to how I met him. Like, let me backtrack a little. I started a job. I know, because YouTube, you're thinking, what? Like, YouTube has always been, for the last 3 years, like a full-time job for me. Not full-time income, but a full-time job for me. And it's what I've been focusing on mainly in 2019, all the way through the pandemic till now. And that's what I've been doing. But life is getting harder, right? And I'm single. So I said to myself, you know what? Like, I might have to just jump back into working part-time and then still do YouTube on the side and have more income. You know, with everything going on in the world now, like, everything is just increasing in price, and it's just good to have more money. So for me, it's a little difficult, because if you work from home, you will understand how difficult it can be to just jump back into the like social world again and start working and meeting new people and seeing new people and dealing with customers and all that kind of stuff. It's just a little like difficult from when you're just alone working at home on your own. Actually, I kind of like that powder now. It just brightens a little and also set my concealer. So I love that. I just said to myself, let me apply for a job, like a part-time job, still makeup obviously, because that's what I've always done in previous like retail jobs, and I know I can do it. R.E.M Beauty is Ariana Grande's makeup line. I literally have the lipstick here, which I'm going to be using later. So Ariana Grande's new makeup brand called R.E.M Beauty. I did a full review on the products. You guys can check out that video on my channel, but I'm sure you guys are familiar with the brand now. So they launched for the first time ever in the UK in Selfridges in London, and then also Selfridges in Manchester, and then some other places in the UK. All the Selfridges basically they launched in. And so they were going to launch. They didn't launch just yet. And obviously they needed staff members to work for R.E.M in Selfridges. So there is a counter you can go and visit in Selfridges, London, if you guys didn't know. So if you are in London, if you live in London, or if you are visiting, definitely pop by to Selfridges and check out the counter, and I'll be working there. So I did get the job, so I will backtrack again. I basically just applied for it thinking that they would have a 2-day position, because that's what I was looking for. Here's the crazy thing. You guys will not believe it. So when I applied, the next day I got an email saying your application was successful and that the manager is going to give you a call. And the manager was my ex-manager at Mac. The way I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, mind blown. Absolutely mind blown. Like, mind blown. So I basically was going to have the phone interview with my ex-manager. And I was like, oh my God, well, I've definitely got the job because my manager really liked me at Mac. I had no problems with her. Like, we just, you know, I worked with her, so she knows what I'm like. So there is no way that she wouldn't hire me because she literally knows me from Mac, right? Like, we work together. So I just kind of knew that I'd get the job. And literally, like, we had the phone interview. It was like so quick, so short. And then the next day she was like, you got the job. And I was like, oh my God, easiest job I've ever gotten. Like, I didn't even need to go through like a whole process. So I was like, that is amazing. Before I carry on the story, I have here 4 blushes from Beauty Creations, which is a new brand to me, and I ordered these to my friend's house when I went to America because I wasn't about to pay crazy shipping to the UK. So this one is a beautiful peach, which I think I'm going to go for. This one is called Timid Baby, and then I'm just going to show you guys them. We have She's Mysterious, which is even lighter. Actually, you can see I just made a hole in the powder, oh my God. But you guys can see the difference. My favorite, which is like the most beautiful, cool baby pink. Vibing With You, which is like a nice cool berry. How gorgeous is that? I wish I picked up all the shades, but let's see. I'm gonna go with this one. This one is She's Mysterious. Oh my God, yes. New favorite blushes. So smooth and so pigmented. Oh my God. So, oh my God, I'm not usually into peach blushes, but this is like the prettiest, very light, soft peach blush. And it's very like neutrally, it's not like bright. So yeah, so literally I got the job and it was so crazy. The only thing was she only had a 3-day position, which I was looking for 2 days, but you know what, I took it. It's whatever. I still have 4 days to do to rest and to do YouTube, which is, I feel like, more than enough for me, and I can squeeze it in. So yeah, I now work at R.E.M Beauty, or R.E.M Beauty, however you want to call it. So if you guys are in Selfridges in London, definitely come and say hi. I will be there working 3 days a week, and I can show you guys the R.E.M products, recommend them to you, and you can try them out. I can try them on you. I can do your makeup. So yeah, definitely come and see me. I'm using the Sephora Gleam Face Trio palette. I'm going to be taking this middle golden shade. Oh, she's still bright. Okay, I thought it was going to be more yellow, but never mind. Still very, very pretty. So that is that. Got the job, and that's where I work now 3 days a week. Here's the story with R.E.L, Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. If you guys don't know him, he is huge, right? Because he literally does Kylie Jenner's makeup for everything. Anytime you see a photo or a video of Kylie, just anytime you see her makeup, it's done by him, no one else. So, you know, it is a big thing to meet someone like that. And so, because R.E.M Beauty is right next to Morphe, like literally touching each other, right? Obviously, his brushes, his collaboration with Morphe, it's on display. So I was literally standing like between Morphe and R.E.M, and in comes this like guy, and he's looking at the display, like the R.E.L brushes, and he's filming them. And I'm looking, and you know, I feel like, and this isn't a rude thing, but I feel like you can just tell by the figure with like the Jenners and the Kardashians and R.E.L, like their body, it's very, what's the word? Signature. It's like it's a very signature look, you know? So when because I only saw the back of him, I was like, oh my God, that looks like R.E.L, like Kylie Jenner's makeup artist. And he turned around. He was wearing sunglasses, but instantly I was like, oh my God, I was freaking out. I ran. It was just me and one other colleague. I literally ran to her. I was like, oh my God, it's R.E.L, it's R.E.L. I was like, what do we do? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm freaking out. And you know, there were customers, so I had to keep my cool. And I was like, oh my God, no one recognized him. Like, no one like caught on. And I guess they just aren't like huge makeup lovers to like really know that that's him, like whilst he's wearing sunglasses as well. I guess like you have to really look at him to tell that it's him. Anyway, so that was crazy. Just the first like instant reaction, I was like, he's literally standing in front of me. So I said to my colleague, I was like, we have to go up to him. Like we're not gonna get another opportunity. Like this is the closest I will ever get to a Kardashian or a Jenner. Like, are you kidding me? And my colleague went up to him actually, and she was like, oh my god, can I get your signature? And she literally like just got like a little piece of paper, and then he signed it, love, R.E.M. And then after that, I came after, and then I said to him, I just want to tell you, like, I absolutely love your work. I didn't say specifically like I love what you do on Kylie Jenner, because I wanted to keep professional still, and I'm sure he hears that all the time. So I just said to him, like, I love the work that you do. And he was like, oh my god, thank you. He was very like, just, I don't know, his voice was very like angelic. He was very soft speaking, you know. And then after that, he said to me and my colleague that we are really beautiful, and that was it. It was a very short interaction, and then he walked off over to Kylie Cosmetics, which is just opposite Morphe in Selfridges. And he walked over to Kylie Cosmetics, and he was on his own, just walking around, like doing some shopping. He was filming. No security was with him, so it was crazy. It was crazy. Just a cool little experience. Like, I barely worked there. I think it was like my third day, and I already met like a celebrity. I am gonna go into the Essence Hello Berlin eyeshadow palette, and I'm gonna go into this like olive matte green. So yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, because I mean, when does that ever happen, right? And so that happened, which was pretty cool. I didn't get a autograph because I came after, and then I felt like really silly asking, so I just left it. I think I have like some brown eyeshadow residue on this blending brush, so it's like adding a bit of green and brown, which I actually really like. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So let me know if you guys have ever had a celebrity interaction, who it was, like how was it as well. But yeah, overall he was really nice, and I did like take some photos, I know, like secretly, because I was just like, oh my god, just at least I need to have one, just to like prove to people like that I saw him. Next I'm gonna go into this like, I don't know what you'd call that, like sea green matte shade, and just put it on the outer corner. I wish I did the eyes first, because there might be some fallout. And then another thing that I wanted to get your opinion on is like moving out, because now that I'm single, unfortunately, or maybe fortunately, maybe it's a good thing, I don't know, but now that I am single, obviously my intentions or like my goals was that I was going to move out with my boyfriend, or like now ex, but I was going to move out with him. At least that was my plan, and I wanted to do that like at least next year, because next year I'll be 27, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with being at home, but there has to come a point where you need to be independent. You need to learn things on your own. You need to, you know, just start life and maybe struggle a little bit on your own and find your way with how life works. And unfortunately, like, I still live at home, so there's a lot that I need to still learn. I feel like a lot of people, 18 years old, 19 years old, 20 years old, 21, 22, like they're all moved out, and I feel like I'm so late in the game to move out. So now, because it's not going to happen anymore, and I'm not going to be moving out with anyone next year, and even if I did meet someone new, I still wouldn't move in with them or move out like with them into an apartment, because I need to get to know them for a while and all that stuff, and like that's just not gonna happen next year, because I want to take my time with that person as well. I don't want like rush to get in an apartment with them. I'm using the E.L.F liquid glitter in the shade Mermaid Shimmy, so do let me know if you guys can relate, if you've moved out, if you are planning to move out. I found, well actually, like, it's very convenient because my mum's best friend has a place in London, a 1-bedroom apartment, and they are happy to rent it out to me. And they don't live in London, they live in Cyprus. So that apartment is empty, and they are so happy to rent it out to me. So I would literally have my own 1-bedroom apartment. The only downside to it is, this is beautiful, this eye makeup, but the only downside to it is quite far from central London and from going to work. So the only issue is like traveling to work all the time. I mean, I do work 3 days a week, so it's not that big a deal, but just having to adjust to a lot of things. Oh my god, this eye look. Having to adjust in the sense that, you know, you are on the other side of London, and then like my work is in central London, it might be a bit difficult. Also, it is a small 1-bedroom apartment, because of course, if you want a huge 1-bedroom apartment in London, it's just not doable for one person. Even sometimes 2 people can't afford it because London's so expensive. So basically, I wouldn't be able to film makeup videos, like have this whole unit in a 1-bedroom small apartment to myself. So again, it's a little bit of a hassle, because what will have to happen is I'll have to come home, like my parents' home, to film my makeup videos, and then all other videos film in my own apartment. So let me know what you guys think. Like, do you think that just all sounds a little bit too much? Like, the travel to work is probably going to take like an hour. Just having to like, it's not convenient because you have to keep coming home. I mean, I'm still going to come home all the time anyway to see my parents, but like, I can't just film a makeup video in my own home. Like, I have to plan to come here and film it. But this is truly the exciting part for me. I'm stalling. Let me do my makeup. I get to film content in my own apartment, kitchen stuff, bathroom, home decor, apartment tours, mukbangs, clean with me's, kitchen organization, I don't know, furniture stuff like hauls, decorate with me, every like thing that you can think about lifestyle related or home related, I'd be able to do. And it's something that I really want to do, because I feel like everyone knows how to do makeup these days, and I think a lot of people are gravitating more towards watching lifestyle content and makeup, like not just strictly makeup anymore. So let me know down below, do you guys want to see that kind of stuff on my channel? Like, do you really want to see like cook with me's, or like what I eat in a day, nighttime routines, morning routines, like home videos apart from just makeup? So let me know, because if all of you guys want to see that, I will literally move out to make that happen, because I can't do that here, unfortunately. It's just not the right setting to film in. So I would love to know, is that something that you guys want to see? R.E.M lipstick in roller skates. It's a matte peach. Beauty Creations lip glosses. These are the Ultra Dazzle lip glosses. I have 2. One is in Foxy, beautiful like nude, and then Whipped. Oh, Whipped is beautiful. That one's a light peach. So I'm going to go for Whipped. Oh my god, it smells like vanilla cake. And it's so pigmented. I did not expect that. Not sticky whatsoever. So creamy. Absolutely new favourite gloss. Oh my god. Wow. Let me know what's been going on in your life. If you guys have any questions as well, do leave it down below and I will come back to you guys and answer them. Can be anything. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And until next time, I'll speak to you guys all in my next video.